So welcome back to the Back 40 Firewood channel. If you saw yesterday's shorts video, then you know my dilemma I was in. I have this little log laying over here that I need to take over to the Japa to process up, but I just wasn't sure if I should pick the thing up or get the tractor. If I pick it up, it becomes more work than it's probably worth. If I get the tractor, then I'm going to be adding hours onto the meter. Hopefully if you guys saw that, or right now you know I'm just messing around with you. So I am going to be using the tractor to pick a log up and put on the Japa, but it's not going to be this log. This log I am going to actually pick up and just carry over there. Why? Because I think I can do it, but we'll find out. But the log I am going to be picking up with the tractor today. You saw it come down when we were clearing out the wood yard back here with Rick, and now it's laying right here. I moved it over here. I'm going to pick this thing up, the entire thing. It's 36 feet long. I'm going to pick up that whole log, and I'm going to try feeding it through the Japa all in one shot. And as a bonus, get ready ladies and gentlemen, as a bonus, I am going to be setting up the 360 cam to do a little 360 video of that whole log going through the Japa. So first I'm going to grab this log, carry it over there. Like I said, why? Because I think I can. And if I can't, I'll get the tractor, but we're going to give it a try. Do a little work every now and then. It's not bad for you. All right, so first thing I need to do, put on my gloves. The next thing I need to do is I need to try to find the center, or the whatever point that's called, where the log would balance, because that's where I want to pick it up. And if I look at this, if I take the circumference in the length and I multiply and divide and add and subtract something, I will end up with, I'm thinking right about here. Oh, look at that. Huh. Yeah. Did you notice that? I even stopped and moved the camera for you guys. That's how worried I am about doing too much work for the worth. All right, so now time for the coyote to come into action, because that log, that one is a little too big for me to pick up. As you can see, I have that stack of pallets there from the slab wood that I'm going to use to kind of support this, but I think it's all set. Just time to hook up the tractor. All right, so we are all hooked up. Got the trailer at the end of the conveyor, and I've got 36 feet of log waiting to be fed into the Japa 315. This may or may not be recommended to do, but I'm going to give it a try and see what happens. All right, so we got the 360 camera rolling, so here we go. Gonna see if this thing can even feed it in, first of all. Oh, and I forgot my ear protection. I don't want you guys to get mad at me for not covering my ears in this not very loud environment. All right. Oh, we might be hung up. Hung up on this pallet. All right, so I still got that one other log I gotta run through there. So I'm gonna get that one on here and then we're gonna run through that and that'll be the end of the two big long logs. Jeez, hang on, we gotta jump inside. This is crazy. Yeah, so a little rain. I don't know if you guys can see it falling back there or not, but Paul Dickey, here you go. A little Wisconsin rainstorm for you. This rain is really coming down. All right, so we had a little bit of a rain delay there. Had to jump into the shelter for a bit. But now that it's done raining, so yeah, the 36-foot long log, obviously, you're probably not going to be doing that every day with something like the Japa 315 there. But I had that log laying over there, and instead of bucking it into like 3 sections, I figured, what the heck, let's just load it up there. And it handled it, you know. The problem was my pallets were a little higher than the conveyor, so it wasn't able to fully grab and pull the log in. So I did have to help it a little bit. A couple times I had to push it in. But otherwise, yeah, there's no way that you would have been able to take a 36-foot long log, manually buck it up, pick up all those pieces, put those pieces through a splitter faster than what the Japa 315 right here just did. Granted, I had a lot of futzing around in the beginning getting the log up there, but I'm not sure the exact time because I did have to move the camera around, so little factors like that, but hey, it was pretty quick. And there is the pile right there. That last log that I carried over here, the last one I ran through, I think that was box elder. So I got a little box elder and a little pine, but nice size splits. Looks great. 2 logs run through just like that. So yeah, just a little, I guess, demonstration for entertainment purposes. But you know, hey, if you had a setup where you could set up a little platform like this further out than the log lift here extends, I mean, right, you could see right there, there's no reason why you couldn't do something like that. Like I said, my situation, the pallets were a little bit higher, so they were propping the log up like this and it wasn't catching the belt on the conveyor. But if you had a setup where you just had long poles like that, I think that pine was only like 8-inch diameter, 8 inches thick and 36 feet long. If you had a setup where you could feed logs like that all day, yeah, there'd be no reason to buck them up. Put the thing up there. Now, of course, somebody's going to leave the comment about how I needed the tractor to lift the log up there and then the tractor had to be behind there. Yes, we all understand that. So there are those factors that come into play. I will give you that. But for the most part, it was a fun little afternoon out here in the wood yard, running that whole log through the Japa. It ate the whole thing. So thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. We'll see you next time. Stay safe, have fun, and be cool.